An emotional tribute today to the federal agent who lost his life while responding to a robbery on New Year's Eve. Thousands turned out for the funeral for A.T.F Agent John Capano. CBS 2's Jennifer McLogan reports from Seaford.
Agent John Capano's sobbing wife, Dory, clutched her emotional father-in-law, James Capano. His hero son was filling a cancer prescription for his ailing father when the brave ATF agent lost his life in a violent drugstore robbery. The grieving Capano children, Natalie in high school, John in college, held each other tight. The family's pain is overwhelming. The Capanos had just been at this very church in Seaford to bury their grandmother 2 weeks ago.
It's really hard to be here today. It hurts.
ATF agents from as far away as California jammed the Long Island streets, choking back tears. United States Attorney Eric Holder honored the memory of this cherished family man filled with intelligence and humor who volunteered in war zones, sharing his expertise in the aftermath of bombings.
John was a very special agent.
There's been a lot of tears shed this week.
Friends and colleagues say it was Agent Capano's heroic actions New Year's Eve that speak volumes to his giving character.
He made an ultimate sacrifice to protect the public. He's a hero.
Two members of law enforcement, a retired Nassau lieutenant whose bullet killed Capano, and an off-duty NYPD officer sprang into action to stop the melee in front of the Seaford pharmacy. It was not lost on those gathered here that Agent Capano lost his life to friendly fire. His brother James said, "We must not forget the pain those families are also enduring."
However this turns out, I ask that we pray for them too.
A career criminal hooked on pills has torn apart the heart of this community. From Seaford, Jennifer McLogan, CBS 2 News.
Capano is the first ATF agent to lose his life in the line of duty since the firestorm in Waco, Texas. A fund has been established to get financial assistance to Agent Capano's wife and children. Donations can be made to the Federal Drug Agents Foundation.
It's Gold Shield. They were all right here just 2 weeks ago for Capano's mother's funeral. Today they were back far too soon, accompanied by ATF agents from across the country. Attorney General Eric Holder spoke for the president.
It wasn't just the way that he died that makes him an example for all of us. It was the way in which he lived. It was his willingness to place the safety of others above his own.
Agent Capano died New Year's Eve as he tried to thwart a robbery at his neighborhood drugstore where he was picking up a prescription for his dad. Two other law enforcement officers also rushed to help, among them Chris Garrity, who in a case of mistaken identity fired the shot that killed John Capano, whose big brother James spoke for the family today and offered forgiveness.
Let us not forget others responded that day to stop a crime. Please remember they have family and acted as John did. However this turns out, I ask that we pray for them too.
Agent Capano's son, John Jr., is in college. His daughter, Natalie, still in high school. There is a fund that's been set up to assist them in the future. You can head to 7 Online to learn how you can donate and help the family. And we're live in Seaford, Nassau County tonight. Josh Einiger, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
His friends, family members, and colleagues all said goodbye. Among the mourners, U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder, who called Agent Capano one of our best. The 51-year-old was killed New Year's Eve trying to stop a drugstore robbery in Seaford. Capano's teenage daughter, Natalie, wore his shield during the funeral, calling her dad our hero.
I'm still in shock. I'm still trying to figure all this out. It's just very difficult, and I'm going to be in shock for a long time.
Capano was killed by what appears to be friendly fire, a bullet fired by a retired police lieutenant who also responded to the robbery.